Hello, I am going to do a book review today. It is Queen of Thieves by Beezy Marsh. It's from Book of the Month, my January pick. And I felt like I wanted to share my thoughts. So, Queen of Thieves is about, our main character is Miss Nell. Oh, and I also do want to preface, I'm going to do a standard review and then I'm going to go on a rant because I have some pretty intense feelings about Miss Nell here. So Miss Nell is our main character. The narrator goes from Nell to Alice. Nell is this girl from the slums of London after World War II, London 1946. And I'm not British, but I saw some reviews on Goodreads that didn't like the language. I'm like, I just Googled the words, so it's really not that difficult. But basically, she's this girl from the slums working in a factory, and she falls in love with a person named Jimmy. Gets knocked up. Horrible situation. People are being rationed off. Everybody stank. And she's out here pregnant. So she's in a bind, when you're pregnant, you're like, fuck, I gotta provide. It's after the war. Everything's horrible. Motherfucking splits. So she comes across Alice Caesar, from Alice Caesar. And she is a self-proclaimed queen of thieves. She has this girl gang. And I'm like, honestly, I love her in the beginning. I love Alice because she has a girl gang. Their operation is to rob the bougie stores. So that's her gig. And she sees Alice. She sees Nell. Alice sees Nell in a bar looking for Jimmy's bum ass. And that's how they meet. And she tries to recruit her. Of course, she's a good girl. So she's like, no. And Alice is like, you think your parents are going to be okay with you fucking getting knocked up by this bum? During this time, you need to figure out a way to provide. Anyway, the story continues. Jimmy splits like bums do, and she's stressed out. So she goes to Alice to, you're right. I need to provide, and I'm hoping this, whatever you teach me, I'll be able to use to help raise my baby. So Alice trains her. She's actually pretty good. They do her first official hoist. They call it hoisting, which I think is hilarious. Also, I'm sorry, I'm not looking directly at the camera. It's a habit. Anyway, she does her official hoist. Boom. They catch her. She's boohoo crying, and homegirl has to do time. So that's where the story starts. So from her being locked up, pregnant, in a women's prison after World War II in London, that'll callous a person. I'm not going to give away too much. So it goes by, she is wanting vengeance on Alice. And also another gangland leader, Billy Sullivan, is another piece to the story that honestly I was like, wow, this is really well structured. So at this point, when she's in jail, she's plotting to take Alice down in whichever way fucking possible. In comes Billy, like I said. Alice sends her. He is the king of Soho. So Alice sends her over there because she feels he's setting her up. And because her operations are getting all fucked up. So she plants her there. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to be all nice to Alice, but I'm trying to fucking take her down. So she works in the club. And I think if I keep going, I'm going to spoil. So I will overall give this book 3.5 stars out of 5. I think it's really good. So I definitely recommend it. It was a pretty good read. Like I said, like I'm about to say it a little bit, I have some feelings on her little decision making, but I think overall it's a really great read. I think Miss Beezy Marsh did a good job. I love me some gangland. I really do. So this was right up my alley. Crime is great, and I also love British stuff. So I think it was pretty good. I definitely do recommend if you are into historical fiction and crime or like mob stories, totally pick this up. She did this pretty well. So I don't know if that was a good review, but I think I got a general point across. Now the rant is starting from here, so if you don't want spoilers, don't continue listening. The reason why it's a 3.5 out of 5 and not a 5 out of 5. Nellie gets her goal. She overthrows Alice. She sets up Billy. He's out of the picture. She sets both of the biggest like leaders in the area up and out of her way. So now she is the queen of thieves, right? And through everything she's been through, she still rides for Jimmy's bitch ass. This fucking bum that ran out on her as soon as she told him she was pregnant. She fucking leaves him. He gets arrested because he was working for the King of Soho. King of Soho said to him, obviously. He gets locked up and she is right for her like, my man. Fuck him. Fuck him. She's putting money on his books. That's honestly the only reason why. Like, you're in this situation because he knocked you up and left you because you were just like innocent little girl. You fell for it. We've not been there, girl. But you fell for it, got knocked up. Fool me once is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, she's on top. The story ends with Alice being like, oh, everything's clicking that she did. So now Alice is in jail plotting against her. But she has bad knees. And it's like, at this point, by the time the story ends, it's 1948. I don't know if Alice is going to make it out alive out of jail. If she does, honestly, I'm surprised. But, I mean, granted, she has a more nice structure because of who she is in jail. But it's still, like, cold as fuck there. I don't know. But if she does make it out alive, she's going to come in hot. And I'm just saying, why does Nell ride so hard for Jimmy? She might as well have been with the detective. Excuse me. But I get it because she's like, yo soy la diva. I do puro freaking crime. This is my life. I can't go back straight. Which, honestly, I don't know why I love this so much. It's so funny. But overall, I do love this book. Got it from Book of the Month. Definitely recommend it. I think I did pretty good reviews on Goodreads. I would check right now, but I'm recording on my phone. So yeah. I'm gonna try to do a review every month because I actually just ordered my February book of the month. So I will be doing these. I'm sorry if this was just more of a ramble, but it's my first time. Bye!